Good evening. This is All India Radio and I'm Abhishek Kumar with the news at 9. The headlines. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says every single vote is powerful and inspires him to work for the nation, dedicates National Salt Satyagraha Memorial to the nation at Dandi in Gujarat, also lays foundation stone for extension of terminal building at Surat Airport. Nation pays homage to Mahatma Gandhi on his 71st death anniversary today. President, Vice President, Prime Minister and leaders across party lines pay tributes at Rajghat. Lok Sabha Speaker Sumitra Mahajan holds an all-party meeting on the eve of budget session of Parliament. Top trade officials from United States and China to meet in Washington tonight to defuse escalating tariff war. And in cricket, India to take on New Zealand in 4th ODI at Seddon Park in Hamilton tomorrow. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said the world is recognizing the importance of India today because youth of the country are supporting him. Addressing the New India Youth Conclave at Surat in Gujarat this evening, Mr. Modi said every single vote inspires him to work for the nation. The Prime Minister said after coming to power in 2014, the NDA government changed the mindset of people from negativity to positivity.
2014 के उन दिनों को याद कीजिए। देश निराशा की गर्त में डूबा हुआ था। देखते ही देखते निराशा आशा में बदल गई, आशा विश्वास में बदल गया और ये विश्वास भी ऐसा है जिसने 125 करोड़ देशवासियों में आत्मविश्वास भी जगाया है। हमारा यही सबसे बड़ा योगदान है कि निराशा की गर्त में डूबे हुए हिंदुस्तान को आशा, विश्वास और अरमानों से हमने भर दिया है। यही ताकत है जो देश को आगे ले जाएगी।
Earlier in the day, Prime Minister Modi dedicated the National Salt Satyagraha Memorial to the nation at Dandi village, situated in South Gujarat on Arabian Sea coast. At the memorial site, he also unveiled statues of Mahatma Gandhi and 80 Satyagrahis who had marched with him during the historic Dandi Salt March in 1930. Speaking on this occasion, Prime Minister Modi said the dedication ceremony on Bapu's death anniversary has acquired special significance as Dandi village will receive a big push from the government to be developed as a place of national importance and tourist interest like Statue of Unity.
स्वदेशी के प्रति बापू का आग्रह हो, स्वच्छाग्रह हो या फिर सत्याग्रह, दांडी का ये स्मारक आने वाले समय में देश और दुनिया का महत्वपूर्ण तीर्थ क्षेत्र बन जाएगा, ये मेरा विश्वास है। पर्यटन की दृष्टि से भी दांडी और गुजरात को इस स्मारक से और ताकत मिलने वाली है। यहाँ आकर पर्यटक उस ऐतिहासिक पल को खुद भी जी पाएं, इसके लिए नमक बनाने की भी सुविधा यहाँ तैयार की गई है।
The Prime Minister said small changes are bringing big transformation as the country has now achieved 98% rural coverage in open defecation-free mission, which was only 38% in 2014. The Prime Minister also inaugurated Venus Hospital at Surat. Speaking on the occasion, Mr. Modi said Ayushman Bharat Health Protection Scheme is world's biggest healthcare initiative. He said poorest of poor is now enabled to obtain top-class medical treatment under this scheme. He also lauded the role of vaccination drive Mission Indradhanush in reduction of mother and infant mortality rate. In the morning, the Prime Minister laid the foundation stone for the extension of terminal building of Surat Airport. Speaking on the occasion, he quoted a recent international report which said that in the next 10 to 15 years, the top 10 fastest developing cities will be from India and Surat will top the list of those 10 cities. Mr. Modi said in next 4 years, 50 new airports are coming up on the aviation map of the country.
सरकार का लक्ष्य है कि अगले 4 वर्षों में देश भर के 50 ऐसे एयरपोर्ट्स को विकसित किया जाए जो या तो अभी सेवा में नहीं है या फिर बहुत कम उपयोग में लाए जा रहे हैं। साथियों, मेरा ये सपना है कि हवाई चप्पल पहनने वाला भी हवाई सफर कर सके।
The terminal building is being constructed at a cost of 354 crore rupees with an area of over 25,500 square meters with 1,800 passengers handling capacity. Today on Mahatma Gandhi's death anniversary, the nation is paying homage to the father of the nation. President Ramnath Kovind, Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, Congress President Rahul Gandhi and leaders from different political parties paid tributes to Bapu at his Samadhi at Rajghat in New Delhi. An inter-religious prayer meeting was also organized on the occasion. The nation observed a 2-minute silence at 11 a.m. on the day, which is also known as Martyrs' Day. Lok Sabha Speaker Sumitra Mahajan held an all-party meeting this evening on the eve of budget session of Parliament. Following the meeting, the Speaker said it was a fruitful discussion.
समय बहुत थोड़ा है, सब मिलाकर के 30 घंटे हो रहे हैं और उसमें ये दोनों राष्ट्रपति अभिभाषण हो, बजट जो पेश होगा और कुछ एक आध चर्चा के लिए सरकार कोई प्रस्तुत अगर बिल करती है, ये सब मिलाकर के हमें इस पर चर्चा करनी है। आज की बैठक में साधारणतया सभी लोगों ने सहयोग का आश्वासन दिया।
Leader of Congress Party in Lok Sabha Mallikarjun Kharge, LJP leader Ramvilas Paswan, TMC leader Sudeep Bandhopadhyay, BJD leader Bhartrahari Mehtab, Akil Dal leader Prem Singh Chandu Majra, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Narendra Singh Tomar and Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs Vijay Goyal were present in the meeting. The session will begin with the address of President Ramnath Kovind to the joint sitting of both the Houses of Parliament at 11 a.m. in Central Hall tomorrow. The budget will be presented on 1st of February. The session will conclude on 13th of next month. Government has also called a meeting of leaders of various political parties in both the Houses of Parliament tomorrow. The budget session of Parliament is beginning from tomorrow. On the eve of the session, News Services Division of All India Radio will bring you discussion programs tonight on issues before Parliament and Sansad Ke Samaksh Mudde. Issues Before Parliament program can be heard on Rajghat channel from 9:30 p.m. Sansad Ke Samaksh Mudde can be heard on the Indraprastha and FM Gold channels from 9:30 p.m.
News Services Division of All India Radio will bring you special live day-long programs on the Union Budget 2019-2020.
In-depth analysis of the budget by experts, special budget bulletins and people's reaction on the budget will be the major highlights.
Tune in to the FM Gold channels of All India Radio on Friday, the 1st of February.
This is All India Radio giving you the news. For quick news updates, follow us on our Twitter handle @AIR News Alerts. Chief Election Commissioner Sunil Arora has said that electronic voting machines (EVM) are tamper-proof and it is high time that all rumour-mongering about possibility of tampering it in any way be stopped. He said that EVM machines are in use for more than 2 decades and on request from political parties, use of VVPAT machines have also been started. He added that there could be occasional malfunctioning of some EVMs here and there, but that could not be called tampering. Speaking to media in Ranchi today, he said that all political parties have been asked to appoint their booth-level agents in Jharkhand so that there are no scope of any doubts about any possible manipulation. Earlier, the full Election Commission team, headed by Mr. Arora, reviewed preparedness for the forthcoming Lok Sabha elections in Jharkhand. The Supreme Court today once again refused to stay the amendments to the SC/ST Act that restored the no anticipatory bail provision. A bench headed by Justice U.U. Lalit said the issues requires hearing in detail and it will be appropriate if all matters, including the centre's review petition, are heard on the 19th of next month. The bench refused to stay the amendments after an advocate, appearing for one of the petitioners who had challenged the changes made to the Act, sought an immediate stay on it. The special CBI court in Guwahati today sentenced National Democratic Front of Bodoland NDFB chief Ranjan Daimadi and 9 others to life imprisonment in the 2008 serial blast case. 3 other accused were sentenced to 5 years imprisonment. The 3 have already completed their jail tenure and are to be acquitted with giving the fine. Another accused had been imposed fine by the court. In October 2008, 88 people were killed and over 500 injured in multiple blasts in Assam. Meanwhile, the family members of the victims of the serial blast expressed satisfaction on the verdict of the special CBI court. BJP President Amit Shah today slammed the Grand Alliance, saying there will be a new Prime Minister every day of the week if it comes to power. Addressing a meeting of BJP's booth-level workers in Kanpur, Mr. Shah said the proposed Mahagathbandhan of the opposition parties should disclose its prime ministerial candidate ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. BJP today demanded an explanation from Congress President Rahul Gandhi over Shashi Tharoor's tweet that allegedly insulted Kumbh. Addressing media in New Delhi, Union Minister Smriti Irani said Shashi Tharoor not only made bad remarks on Kumbh, but insulted the belief of all Hindus living across the globe.
A question needs to be asked Sri Rahul Gandhi as to why he has allowed this attack on the beliefs of millions of Hindus across the world. The fact that Mr. Rahul Gandhi chooses to be quiet is an indication enough to the entire community that this attack on Kumbh has been mounted at the direction of the Congress president.
Government has embarked on an ambitious program to ensure 100% electrification of railways grid in the next 5 years. Railway Minister Piyush Goyal said the step will help reduce carbon emissions and supplement the efforts to fight climate change. Mr. Goyal was speaking in New Delhi today after he was conferred with Carnot Prize by a US-based Center for Energy Policy. The award recognizes role of exceptional leaders in advancing mission of cultivating energy policy innovation. The Centre has enhanced the fellowship of PhD students and other research personnel enrolled in any area of science and technology, including physical and chemical sciences, engineering, mathematical sciences, agricultural sciences, life sciences and others, with effect from 1st January this year. The hike in fellowship will directly benefit over 60,000 research fellows and also provide a template to the states to consider increase in their fellowship rates. Fellowship of the junior research fellows in the first 2 years of PhD program is increased from the current rate of 25,000 rupees to 31,000 rupees per month. Similarly, in the remaining tenure of PhD, senior research fellow will get 35,000 rupees per month instead of the present 28,000 rupees. Top trade officials from the United States and China will meet in Washington tonight to negotiate in the hope of diffusing an escalating tariff war. The Chinese delegation will be led by Vice Premier Liu He, a close economic advisor of President Xi Jinping, and Central Bank Governor Yi Gang. They will meet with the U.S. Trade Representative Robert Lighthizer and White House Trade Advisor Peter Navarro. The Chinese delegation is expected to meet U.S. President Donald Trump at the end of the two-day talks. At the stock markets, key indices, the Sensex and the Nifty fell for the fourth straight day today, while the rupee ended flat against the dollar. A report.
The Sensex at the Bombay Stock Exchange ended with a loss of just 1 point to close at 35,591. The Nifty ended flat at 10,652. At the foreign exchange market, the rupee ended almost unchanged at 71.12 against the US dollar. Gold jumped 320 rupees to 34,070 rupees per 10 grams in the Delhi bullion market. And Brent crude futures climbed 57 cents a trade at $61.89 per barrel. This is Arjun Chaudhary for AIR News.
In cricket, India will take on New Zealand in the fourth ODI at Seddon Park in Hamilton tomorrow. The match will start at 7:30 a.m. Indian Standard Time. Virat Kohli will not be part of the Indian team till the end of the New Zealand tour, as BCCI has decided to rest him ahead of the home series against Australia. Rohit Sharma, who will captain the Indian team in the absence of Kohli, will make his 200th appearance in ODIs for India tomorrow. The hosts, having already lost the series, will play for pride. The Gorkha Brigade contingent has been chosen as the best marching contingent among the 3 services in this year's Republic Day parade. CRPF marching contingent has been adjudged best marching contingent among paramilitary forces and other auxiliary marching contingents. Tripura has been chosen as the best tableau among states, followed by Jammu and Kashmir and Punjab. There is a tie between CISF and Indian Council for Agricultural Research for best tableau among central ministries and departments. CPWD has been chosen for special prize, and Navy Children's School, Chanakyapuri, Delhi has been selected as best school children item. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Prime Minister Narendra Modi says every single vote is powerful and inspires him to work for the nation, dedicates National Salt Satyagraha Memorial to the nation at Dandi in Gujarat. Also lays foundation stone for the extension of terminal building at Surat Airport. Nation pays homage to Mahatma Gandhi on his 71st death anniversary today. President, Vice President, Prime Minister and leaders across party lines pay tributes at Rajghat. Lok Sabha Speaker Sumitra Mahajan holds an all-party meeting on the eve of budget session of Parliament. Top trade officials from United States and China to meet in Washington tonight to diffuse escalating tariff war. And in cricket, India to take on New Zealand in fourth ODI at Seddon Park in Hamilton tomorrow. And that is all in the News at 9. Good night.